Okay, today we're going to listen to a sample of someone who has a Spanish accent. He's from Mexico, and I was able to get this sample from the IDEA website. Very cool. And this is part 2.
When she got there was a woman with a goose waiting for her.
With a goose, with a TH on the end of with. Tongue comes between the teeth. It's a soft TH, with. I heard a D sound, with a goose. We want with the goose.
The woman gave Sarah an official letter from the vet.
Vet, vet. That V sound is tricky for some people, but it's very different than the B sound. I'm hearing a B sound as in bet, like I bet on a horse race. We want vet. So you need to have that vibration there for the voiced V sound. It's produced the same way as the F, but it's voiced, and that makes it V. Vet.
The letter implied that the animal could be suffering from a rare form of foot and mouth disease.
Foot and mouth disease, mouth. So foot had two things. One was the vowel. I heard a oo and a D at the end, which made it sound like food, which is a completely different word than foot. So watch out for your vowels and your final sounds. Foot, food, foot, food. So he voiced that final sound and made it a D instead of a T, which it should have been. And then mouth, he also did the same thing and kind of made that TH a D when it should have been a soft TH, an unvoiced TH. Mouth, mouth, foot and mouth.
Which was surprising because normally you would only expect to see it in a dog or a goat. Sarah was sentimental, so this made her feel sorry for the beautiful bird. Before long, that itchy goose began to strut around the office like a lunatic, which made an unsanitary mess.
Okay, he's been doing pretty well here, and his prosody is good too. His flow and his rhythm is good too.
The goose's owner, Mary Harrison, kept calling coma, coma.
Comma, comma. That should be pronounced with the vowel short O, comma, comma. And he's pronouncing it more like a long O, coma, coma. So comma is the punctuation mark. When you pause in a sentence, it's a comma. And coma is when you're in the hospital, you're in a deep state of unconsciousness. So that's a completely different word, and it's spelled with one M. So two M's makes it a short O, and it's comma.
Which Sarah thought was an odd choice for a name.
Sarah, Sarah. I heard a T instead of an S there. It sounded like Tara. And then he said fall instead of thought. He was speaking rapidly and he substituted an F for the first TH. And then that last sound, the T, turned into an L, which is strange. If I slow it down, you'll be able to hear it.
Which Sarah thought was an odd choice for a name. Comma was strong and huge.
Was strong, was strong. He says was a strong, was a strong. That's just another instance of what they call epenthesis, or when you insert a schwa sound, that sound, in front of a word. Usually it's in front of a word that has an S blend at the beginning, like school, strong. So just watch out for that.
So it could take some force to trap her, but Sarah had a different idea. First, she tried gently stroking the goose's lower back with her palm.
Okay, there was another example of the epenthesis with the sound, a stroking. It was really short this time though.
Gently stroking, then singing a tune for her.
Singing a tune to her. I think he just misread that sentence.
Finally, she had administered ether.
Ether. She administered ether. Ether is some sort of gas, and that TH in the middle is pronounced with a soft sound, tongue in the middle. Ether. And he used a D there. But you know what? He's getting a lot of words correct, and he's really quite fluent. So I'm only pointing out the things that are errors. He has a lot of things right.
Her efforts were not futile.
The word futile or futile. Either way you say it, you can say it either way, but either way you say it, the emphasis is on the first syllable. Futile or futile.
In no time, the goose began to tire.
That phrase, in no time, we would always say it like this with the emphasis on the word no. In no time, we would just never say in no time. It would always be in no time. And then the goose, I heard a D for the TH in the, sorry. I heard a D for the TH in the. It should be definitely a voiced TH. The.
So Sarah was able to hold onto coma and give her a relaxing bath.
Give her a relaxing bath. He says the her and the so quickly it almost sounds like a hair, which changes the vowel, which makes it confusing. So just make sure when you're running your words together, which we do, hurrah, make sure you have the right vowel to begin with and make it sound like that vowel. Hurrah, not hera. Okay, that's all for part 2. We'll finish this up in the next video, part 3. Thanks.